of Foreign Language of Indira Gandhi National Open University presents a program on familiarization of French language for the beginners of language learning students.
Alors, on révise.
C'est ça.
Ça ne fait pas évident,
mais on avance très vite.
C'est une bonne nouvelle alors.
Oui, je suis content de pouvoir apprendre le français en écoutant la radio. C'est vrai que c'est bien. On peut l'écouter où on veut et donc apprendre le français à la maison, en voiture, etc.
Voilà.
Allez, il reste du travail.
Do you know in which language these people are talking? Is it Spanish, Swedish, Russian, or any other language? This is French language.
Today, our program entitled Learn More About Introductory Conversations. This conversation shows you how to start talking to someone you meet. They introduce themselves by saying their name.
Je m'appelle Souchante.
Or,
Je m'appelle Isora.
they speak about their nationality.
Je suis française. Je suis anglais.
They precise the place where they live now.
Je vis à New Delhi.
They speak about their professional activities.
Je suis enseignant. Je suis étudiante.
Let's start by listening to two people who meet for the first time.
Good morning, my name is Souchante. Bonjour, je m'appelle Souchante.
Good morning, I am Isora. Bonjour, je m'appelle Isora.
Nice to meet you, Isora. Where do you come from? Enchanté, Isora. D'où venez-vous?
I am French, but I live in India since 6 months. Je suis française, mais je vis en Inde depuis 6 mois.
Great. Where do you live in India? Super. Où vivez-vous en Inde?
I live in New Delhi. Do you also live here? Je vis à New Delhi. Vous vivez aussi ici?
Yes, since few years. But earlier I lived in London. Oui, depuis plusieurs années. Mais avant je vivais à Londres.
In London? So you are English? À Londres? Alors vous êtes anglais?
Yes, I am English. Oui, je suis anglais.
What are you doing in India? Et que faites-vous en Inde?
I am teacher. And you? Je suis enseignant. Et vous?
I am student. I am learning Hindi. Je suis étudiante. J'apprends l'hindi.
Great, it's a good idea. A good project. Génial. C'est une bonne idée. Un bon projet.
Thank you. Merci.
This conversation shows you how to start talking to someone you meet. They introduce themselves by saying their name, Je m'appelle Souchante or Je m'appelle Isora. They speak about their nationality, Je suis française or Je suis anglais. They precise the place where they live now, Je vis à New Delhi. They speak about their professional activities, Je suis enseignant, Je suis étudiante. Let us listen again to this conversation in French only.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Souchante.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Isora.
Enchanté, Isora. D'où venez-vous?
Je suis française, mais je vis en Inde depuis 6 mois.
Super. Où vivez-vous en Inde?
Je vis à New Delhi. Vous vivez aussi ici?
Oui, depuis plusieurs années. Mais avant, je vivais à Londres.
À Londres? Alors vous êtes anglais?
Oui, je suis anglais.
Et que faites-vous en Inde?
Je suis enseignant. Et vous?
Je suis étudiante. J'apprends l'hindi.
Génial. C'est une bonne idée. Un bon projet.
Merci.
In the previous programs, have you heard that there are some differences when a woman or a man speaks? For example, when they speak about their nationality, a French woman says,
Je suis française.
and a French man says,
Je suis français.
an Indian woman says,
Je suis indienne.
and an Indian man says, Je suis indien. Do you hear the difference? That's what we are going to learn. French can be confusing for people who speak English because it makes a difference between feminine or masculine words like we have in Hindi. Let's speak today about the French articles like we have a and the in English. First, the can be translated by
Le,
if it is before a masculine word. For example, the book is translated.
le livre,
The is also translated
la,
if it is before a feminine word. For example, the town is translated.
la ville,
To speak in plural, the is translated
les,
like the books is
les livres,
in French, or the towns is.
les villes.
Listen to the following short conversation between two people to see how the is translated.
Do you know the song Le Dîner of the singer Benabar? Connaissez-vous la chanson Le Dîner du chanteur Benabar?
Benabar, the French singer. Benabar, le chanteur français.
Yes, the song he sings are beautiful. Oui, les chansons qu'il chante sont magnifiques.
No, I don't know well the French singers. Non, je ne connais pas bien les chanteurs français.
In this conversation, you have heard each form of the verb
Avoir.
in present. Let's repeat. I have is,
J'ai.
you have is.
Tu as.
If you speak to one friend or
Vous avez.
if you speak to several persons or in polite way to speak to someone, he has is.
Il a.
If you speak about a man or
Elle a.
if you speak about a woman, we have is.
Nous avons.
They have will be.
Ils ont.
If you speak about men or
Elles ont.
you are just listening to a program entitled Learn More About Introductory Conversations to Learn French Language Through English. In this program, you're able to understand that this conversation shows you how to start talking to someone you meet.
Now let's talk about some cultural aspects of France. There's a famous liquor called Chartreau, which is spelled as in France. There is a kind of mystery about this liquor because the recipe is a secret. Actually, this liquor was made by monks in the 18th century with extracts of different plants. More than 100 different plants were used in it. It is said that the recipe of the elixir, which is the basis of this liquor, was invented in the 17th century. Nowadays, there are two types of Chartreau, the green one and the yellow one, called Chartreau Verte and Chartreau Jaune. For both of them, alcohol by volume is really high, at least 40%. The name of this liquor comes from the monastery located in the Chartreau Mountains in the Alps. There is a factory in Voiron. The name of the city is spelled as Voiron, or in English, Voiron. This city, Voiron, is nearby these mountains of Alps which produces this liquor to sell it all over the world. It's becoming famous and is produced in a factory. As a matter of interest and as a proof that this liquor is known in other countries than in France, the American filmmaker Quentin Tarantino in his movie Death Proof made a kind of advertisement for this liquor because he serves it in a bar. In this program, the participants were Juliet Arakel, Lalema Aneja Dang, D. Andrews, Dr. Sushant Kumar Mishra, Isora Buisambule, and Tifain Amar. Program concept and scripted by Manoj Kumar Singh, Dr. Sushant Kumar Mishra, and Isora Buisambule. Program Content Coordinator Dr. Sushant Kumar Mishra. Sound recording by Parvesh Kumari and edited by Sadan Lal. Produced by Manoj Kumar Singh. This program was brought to you by Electronic Media Production Center of the Indira Gandhi National Open University.
Did you know? Indians made significant contributions to calculus, trigonometry and algebra. The decimal system was invented in India in 100 BC. The concept of zero as a number is also attributed to India. Interesting facts brought to you by NCIDE in collaboration with EMPC Division, IGNOU.